welcome to another episode of Chronicles of 1900. So today I'm going to talk about something very important. Lots of people are asking me to talk about driving and driving convictions in the UK, driver's license, what's happening to insurance, and what can I do and what can I not do. So the good thing about it is this: in the UK, driving is not really a big problem, but because you need to follow some kind of guidelines and you got to adhere to some regulations, it makes it a bit cumbersome. Now, I'll start with the fact that if you're in the UK and you manage to have convictions on your license, right, it can affect your indefinite leave to remain if you are not yet a British citizen, which means that you might not be seen as a person of a good character. If you remember from the white paper we talked about a few months ago, talked about the fact that if you have convictions, you might not be granted indefinite leave to remain, or they might be seeing you as somebody without the right kind of attitude, if we put it that way, that should be in the UK. So you don't want to get into that. But how do you avoid that? I'm going to tell you lots of things that you might not be aware of. Number one is, if you have international license in the UK, you can use your international license for 1 year, which means if you're coming from another country to the UK for the very first time, or maybe to drive, maybe as a carer or as a skilled worker in any field, or as a student, you come into the UK and you have your license back in your country where you're coming from, maybe Sri Lanka, India, Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa. You can come with an international license and then you can drive in the UK for 1 year. Now, that's good. But after that 1 year, you can't use it anymore. You're expected to have changed your license to UK license after 1 year, which implies that you should have applied for provisional license, you should have done your theory test, you should have done your practical test, and you should now have a UK British license, probably that way, UK license. So if you are using international license for more than a year and you get stopped by police, you're in trouble. Okay. Now, what you must understand is that to apply for provisional license is very easy. Once you turn 16 in this country, you can apply for provisional license. You go online, you can do it online. Go on gov.uk, type provisional license, and you're going to see a link there for you to be able to apply for it. You can do it online, and if you can't do it online, you can go to post office and get a form from post office. Just tell them there that you need a form for driving, and they will give you the form. You can fill it. Now, when you apply for that, then your journey starts. One thing I must start to say for you is that when you get a provisional license, you cannot drive alone. I'm not going to be able to explain all these convictions and issues within one session, but I'm going to try and do it in 2 sessions. But once you get a provisional license, you can't drive alone. You must buy an L plate. That's if you have a car. You must insure the car on your name. Insurance will give you insurance based on the fact that you're a provisional license holder, right? So you can buy a car, you can insure the car, but you must buy an L plate, which is learner's plate, and put it in the front and the back of the car, visible to any driver. Now, for you to drive that car that you use your money to buy, that you have paid insurance for, and you have paid the MOT, and you have done the MOT, and you have paid the tax for, you must have somebody that has got a full license for at least 3 years sitting by your side. If that person is not an instructor, probably your family member, your friend, your colleague, they must have hold their own license for 3 years to sit by your side and be able to supervise you while you're driving. Now, I need to say this clearly. You are supervising someone that is driving, you cannot be supervising and be pressing phone, because the responsibility of that person driving is on you. If you're supervising someone that is a learner that is driving and you're on your phone and police gets to find out, or there's an accident, then there's a problem for you as well, because you're meant to concentrate to be able to guide that person. I know so many people don't know this. Number 2 is, if you have a provisional license, right? As soon as you are driving with somebody by your side, you must try and look for an instructor. An instructor is somebody that has their own car, and their own car has got extra brake on the side and accelerate to be able to help you to manage your driving experience while you're learning. Get instructor, don't even compromise. Get instructor, and then instructor teach you. If you can't get instructor and you have somebody that is very good, that is patient with you, that's not a problem. Okay, but I advise you to get an instructor. Now, If you are driving and you're driving a car without tax, you're in trouble. You must drive a car only if the car has been taxed. What is tax? It is a vehicle tax that allows that car to drive on the road to make it roadworthy, right? It means that that car can drive on public road. Even if you park the car in front of your house and your house is a public road, your car can be clamped there without tax. Number two, if you have a car and you don't have insurance on your car, or let me start with MOT. Your MOT on your car has expired and you did not book your car for another MOT. That means that car is not roadworthy. You can't drive that car. You must take that car to a mechanic. The only time you can drive that car from wherever you parked it is the day that you have booked it for MOT and you are taking it to the test center. If you are taking it elsewhere, maybe for shop or anything, and police stops you, you're in trouble. The only excuse you can have from police that will be tenable is that you are driving it to the MOT center where you want to do the MOT. So you can't drive a car without MOT. Number three, you cannot drive a car without insurance. There is no leeway there. You must drive your car only if there's a valid insurance on the car. Once you have a car, you must do insurance on the car, because even if you don't put your insurance on the car, you will be fined by DVLE. It starts with £100 before taking you to court, right? And when they take you to court, and you are still going to pay that fine. And if you don't appear in court, you can get CCJ. Yes, I'm telling you, fact. You must insure your car. Now, as soon as you have insured your car, then you can drive your car. I need to say this clearly to you. When you are driving your car, things you must check is: one, check the tire. If your tire is below the depth required, right, and police finds you on the road because your tire has worn out, per tire that has worn out is 3 points. And mind you, you are still on provisional license, you have not passed. And if you pass in this country, you first of all get 6 points on your license, valid for at least 2 years, and then that 6 points becomes 12 points. So if you are driving with a bad tire, each tire is 3 points. Imagine you have 4 tires that are bad, that's 12 points that you have not passed at all. So let me make it simple. 2 of your tires are bad and police caught you on the way and they give you 6 points for that car. Now, the day you pass your driving test, the practical, that's the day they collect the license back from you, which means that you're going to start afresh again. Does that make sense? Don't worry, come for part 2. I'll tell you the remaining one. There's still a lot to tell you. But for now, take that and check yourself and ask yourself the question: are you ready to drive in the UK? If you're ready, there's still more for you to learn. It's Chronicles of 1900, and the part 2, you're going to hear more about it. Thank you and God bless you. Please share, like, and comment, and get people to watch this video, because people need to know what is happening. And I promise you, you will never regret it. Thank you very much. Love you. My name is Abraham Sunday. It's Chronicles of 1900. Like, share, comment, and let me know what you think about it as well. I love you, but God loves you most. Bye.